Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be testing out a new foundation today, and it is one that I have been waiting several weeks for. It is the new DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation. It is supposed to have a professional performance, and it is supposedly waterproof and sweat resistant. It also claims to have a natural glow finish. The shade that I picked out for myself is probably gonna be too dark, but what is new? It always happens to me. But I picked out the shade 1 Neutral, and this supposedly you can have it light coverage, medium coverage, or completely full coverage. And the instructions on the back of this box say that, let's see, where did it go? I lost it. Okay, 3 ways to wear it. Light nude coverage, it says to use your fingers to gently dab 1 layer of foundation and massage onto face. And then for medium coverage, apply 2 layers with a flat brush from the center of the face outwards. And for full coverage, which is what I'm going to be going for today, it says to use a round brush and apply up to 3 layers of foundation in circular motions. 3 layers of foundation is a lot. You get 1.6 fluid ounces in here, so you do get a little bit more in here than some other foundations. Usually the standard is 1 fluid ounce. So as I opened up the box, I am kind of disappointed in the packaging of this foundation. I was really expecting a glass bottle, and this is not a glass bottle at all. It is a squeeze plastic tube, and that just seems so cheap to me. But I do get that they are trying to gear this towards makeup artists and traveling, and glass usually isn't very good for those things. But I don't know, $40 for a plastic bottle. But they also did that to me in their other foundation. It was their DIOR Forever Undercover foundation. This is also in a plastic squeeze tube. But I also love that other foundation, so I'm not gonna knock too many points off of this one before I've tried it just because of the packaging. But $40. I just really wish that I got a glass bottle with this, but the packaging, it does still look very nice. All their Instagram pictures, it looks really amazing and really beautiful. Alrighty, so I have primed and I have scooted you guys in just a little bit closer just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And I will link all the products that I'm going to use in this video down in the description box, just in case any of you guys were wondering. I will put it all down there. I did order this foundation from Sephora's website, and I'm not really sure if it's just from shipping, but this foundation is just, it's kind of just everywhere. Like, it exploded in the cap. I did have to wipe off of a lot of this foundation onto a napkin because it was just everywhere, and I had to clean it up a little bit. So I feel like I wasted a lot of product just now, but that might have just been from shipping. I'm not going to count off too many points for that because it has been really hot here, and I might have just not agreed with the weather, honestly. But I did shake it very well, and it is trying to spew up out of the bottle again after that. So I don't know if it's a packaging error or what, but this stuff's $40. So I'm expecting a lot better than this, better packaging than this. I'm not really sure how I want to apply this. I think I'm just gonna like put it on my face directly and then try to blend it out with my brush. I might make a really big mess of this, but we're gonna try it. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't like this packaging at all. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. It looks like a lot, but I don't think it's going to be. Okay, we're gonna see. Starting out with the brush on this side, we're gonna see if I can cover up. You see my line of redness? I can't help it, so don't judge me too hard on that. I think it said to use circular motions, but I just kind of buff it into my skin. My face is definitely more on the dry side here lately. I am on Accutane, like I mentioned in almost every video, but just in case you're new here and you don't know yet, I am on the horrible Accutane. Do you guys see how red my ears are? That is the medicine. So yeah, that's the joy of Accutane. In case you were wondering, you get really red skin, but only on your face. Like the rest of my body isn't red anywhere. I don't know, don't ask. I'm just gonna get right up in y'all's faces. So you definitely see where I put it, so that is a good start. I am just looking a little bit cakey right here and I feel like my pores are really emphasized right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but I am going to be putting more layers of this foundation on just so we can see if I can build it up as much as I want to. But I'm going to move on to this side and use my beauty sponge. I just now realized that when I squirted that foundation onto my face and it kind of exploded, yeah, it got on my brand new hoodie. See that? Yeah. Got that at Victoria's Secret for like 20 bucks during their sale the other day. And now I got foundation on it. Good going, Diana. Good going. Alright, I think I applied pretty much the same amount on this side. So I'm going to go in with this, like I said, dirty sponge and try to pat this in. Yeah, I can definitely tell you that the brush works better. I can already tell you. I didn't get anywhere near as much coverage on this side as I did on this side. I can already see that. So we're gonna toss the sponge down and we're gonna keep going with the brush. Alright, first layer of foundation is done, and the longer this sits on my skin, the weirder it's kind of looking. It's not really agreeing with my nose, but that could be just because I have really dry skin right now. And I'm already starting to crease around my mouth, and I don't know, it's kind of looking weird. But I'm going to apply another layer, mainly focusing on my cheeks, just to give them a little bit more coverage, because I feel like they are still a little bit red. I don't know. I'm still deciding on the foundation. We just put it on, so I have plenty of time to decide. I don't know yet. I've got a second layer on, and my face is just looking really crackly. It doesn't really look cakey. It just looks like it won't stick on my face in certain spots. And I use my normal primer that I use almost every day. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those foundations that just needs to sit on your skin for a little while and warm up to your skin so that it just can kind of melt in and look a little bit better. I don't know. But I am going to put on some concealer. I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and then we'll see what my face looks like after that. So I just applied, or tried to apply, my Tarte Shape Tape underneath this eye, and it completely took off all the foundation underneath it. And I just used my regular sponge like I do every day, and all of the redness is back under there. I'm gonna see if the same thing happens underneath the other eye. This time I'm just gonna do it on camera just to show you guys I'm not crazy. This eye definitely did a lot better with the concealer than this eye did. It's just, it took everything off right there. And I wasn't dragging the sponge or anything. I was just patting like I usually do. And I don't know. I don't know why it would have done that. But I'm going to put a little bit more there and see what I can do to fix it. I haven't watched anyone else's reviews of this foundation, but I have read some reviews on Sephora's website and Dior's website, and everyone seemed to be saying really good things about this foundation, but it's not working for me. This looks really, really bad, and I don't have anywhere near as dry skin as other people, so I don't know how other people would be able to use this. They said that this has a natural glow finish. It does look more glowy on camera than it does in real life. In real life, it's matter than the most matte foundation that I own, I think, in person. I can't seem to get up close enough to show you guys, but it looks so matte on my skin and my nose. I don't know what that is. I am gonna give it a little bit of time to sit on my skin and sink in and blend with my body heat, see if that helps it a little bit, and I will be back to check in with you guys and show you guys what it looks like after a little while of wearing, because I do own foundations that do get better as the day goes on, so maybe this foundation is one of those. I'm really hoping so, otherwise this is not gonna work for me. but I will check back in with you guys in just a little while and see what's happening on my face. Okay, I am back with a naked face again. I want to test out this foundation again. It's still the same day, still everything. It's been about 15 minutes since I applied the foundation the first time, and it wasn't looking any better. It looked terrible. So I'm wondering if it was the primer I used. That first application I used this Cover FX blurring primer, and I'm wondering if this primer just does not agree with that foundation at all. So now on my face, I've gone in with a little concoction that I use a lot, especially when my face is feeling extra dry. I went in with my Physicians Formula Rose All Day Serum, and I have gone in with my Physicians Formula 24 Karat Serum. And both of these, I mix these together and they become a very, very beautiful base for foundations. So that's what I'm gonna test out now. I just really want to see if this foundation goes on any better than it did earlier. I'm even shaking it more this time than I did last time, just to see what is happening, because after I finished filming just now, I went on Sephora's website and I was reading more reviews, and everyone loves this stuff, and so even the people that are saying that they have really dry skin. So I'm wondering what I did wrong, and I'm wondering if it was that primer. I'm also starting out with a little bit less this time than I did last time. So we'll see if that makes a difference in how my face looks. I can definitely say now though that this stuff is the waterproof. I did try to wash my face and it was really hard to get this stuff off. My face was very red afterwards, and honestly it kind of burned a little bit, but we're back. I'm gonna try it again. I don't think that my skin was having a reaction or anything, but I really just want to test this foundation out again and see if I use something wrong the first time, because I want to love this foundation so much. I just did the first half of my face and it's doing the same thing on my cheek right here. It's just going straight into my pores and it's not sticking where it needs to stick. It's really doing the same exact thing as it did last time. As you can see, like on my nose, it's just looking so patchy and it just will not stick to my cheek. I obviously have less coverage this time because I used less foundation. So let me build it up again. Is it really true that they use this foundation in the royal wedding? Because if someone tried to go near my face with this stuff on my wedding day, I would lose it. Like, I would absolutely lose it. This looks absolutely terrible. After I finished filming the first time, I went into Chevy's music room and he was sitting there on his laptop and he looked up and he knew it looked bad, and he wouldn't say anything until I said something. He's like, yeah, like it looks bad. Like it looks like you were wearing, he said this, it looks like you were wearing makeup, and he didn't like it at all. So I hope that you can see like how badly I'm creasing. Oh, I just touched my makeup brush. Look at that. It just comes right off. At this point, I don't really, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be wearing this today. Yeah, this foundation, this is a disaster for me. Wow. My expectations for this were so high. Number one, because it's Dior. Number two, because it was $40. Oh my gosh. And number three, just because of everyone else's reviews on this, seems to be so good. This is one of the worst foundations I've ever tried out in my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna cut it short. You guys know how I feel about this foundation. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna return it though, because I don't want it in my beauty room. I don't. This is not something that I want in my collection. It doesn't look good on me, but other people online are absolutely loving it. So if you're wanting to test it out, I say go for it. Test it out. If you don't like it, return it. Get it from Sephora so you know you can return it. That's where I'm going to be returning mine. So that is my input on the Dior Backstage, what is this called? Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I obviously did not use it on my body. I don't put foundation on my body, so I don't really need to test that out. But if you have spots you want to hide on your body, go ahead and test it out. But if you don't like it, just return it. I was so excited for this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish that this would have been a better foundation to test out for you guys because I was so excited. But if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Let me know if you have tried this foundation before and what your results were with it, if I'm just totally crazy and my face is just crazy. Let me know, because that could be what it is. But yeah, let me know down below, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any other videos that I post, and I will see you guys in my next video.